Welcome to this prime broker demo. Loffa provides multiple products to many different brokers. As you can see here, we've landed on the Loffa portal page. This has been logged in through SSO, and this allows us access to any of the products that we have we participate in. And you can see here we have the prime broker integrated network PBIN on the S side for sending. We have the receiving side. We have this prime broker integrated network global address book. This is where all of the contact information for different brokers throughout the world are located, and then we keep that very up to date. And here we have the letter of free fund side, the free fund verified direct sending side, the S side, as well as the R side. We have the quarterly broker statements for the sending side as well as the receiving side. We also have some reports and some administrative portals. You can see here that I have access to every one of these products. You may only see the ones you're currently participating in. But let me go ahead and get started on the prime broker S side. You can see here we have a dashboard where we can see access that has happened in this particular stage environment, this demo, whether or not there's been activity over the last couple of months. You can see here over the first quarter of 2024, we haven't received anything and sent anything. But you can see in year to date, we do have data. So this does go back 12 months from today. And we can go back 2 years as well as 3. Now the data that we store will be readily available for up to 8 years historical data. But when it comes to SIA 150s and 151s, prime broker agreements, those we will hold indefinitely. This is a long-term storage solution for all of the information you might need because you may not reference it for years. So this is the dashboard, and we can see the different statuses of different items that have come in and been sent out. So in our case, we have sent out 27 items, and you can see that 8 have the status of newly sent. They would be normally looked at by the operations team and reviewed to see why they're still in the newly sent status. You can see that none were suppressed, but one is pending a decision, and that review needed is not set for any of them in particular currently. The approved status is set on 6 of those items, and that none have been completely declined, and we have closed relationships with, or we have closed with relationships that have ended for 12 of those. So for a total of those 27, let's go ahead and take a look at the first 8 newly sent items. You can see here we have ref IDs for everything. We have not received the form back. That would be in this column here. We can certainly see the forms that we sent and how many times we sent it. So in this case, we've sent it 3 times. The form that was sent is here, and that is what would be received, of course. You can flag, you can add notes, and you can also come over here and resend any of these documents to anyone. Taking a look at any of the records in particular, you can see all the different form fields that were utilized to create the actual form, and you can attach PDFs, cancel the record, suppress the record, resend the record. You can edit it, you can take a look at the audit trail, you can add a flag, and you can view internal comments. Let's take a look at the audit trail. You can see here that it has audit trail entries, it has sent history. These types of audit trails will keep the compliance and regulations in check. These are the guardrails around what you can and can't do, the communication you can do, the statuses you set, and the statuses that come back. Let's take a look at some of the ones that were replied to. So here we have, let's take a look at the ones that were closed. Actually, let's take a look at the approved items. I have 6 here. These 6, you can see the received form back. We can hopefully find a signature here. You can tell this was digitally signed, and we have a good signature. And you can see again, recent information or just the history. So once approved, you might want to add an internal note. Move from pending to approved. Reason that it's a mass move. So there was a mass move from pending to approved. A lot of different reasons why someone would want to mass approve. Let's take a look at the request manager. You can see here we can request SA Form 1 Schedule A's, Form 150 forms, and the statuses will change to the appropriate type, or if you're looking for a prime broker letter, you can see that it's going to request the PBIN CA, all those listed here, and single account. Statuses would be different depending. And we could add. Let's take a look at the broker manager. Here you see the broker manager, and you can see that the stage environment has done a approved 150, has a 150 on file, and the 150 information can be seen here. This would be the 150. We could also take a look at the Form 1 Schedule A's, the executing brokers, the master accounts, any clearing broker information, including the address, contact information, settlement instructions, and risk management, as well as clearing broker contacts. So going back to the 150, we could repaper, or we could just take a look at the received form that we got back. This is helpful for the auditors to see that you have received this document. It's easy to find and review. Let's take a look at some of the reports. You can take a look at activities. You can take a look at sub-accounts, account reports. This depends on which DTC, if you have multiple DTCs. And the form status, let's take a look at some declined. We'll just take a look at the ones that were sent. As you can see here, we have those declined that meet the criteria of what it is you were looking for. Very quick to find, whether it be a broker report, a verification report, account report, sub-account, the audit report for SADs, as well as newly sent document reports. This is very helpful for the long term. And we can take a look at request manager, data manager. Data manager will allow you to download some templates. Does it have a header? You can start to map the information you're trying to pull in. You can take a look at any historical information you may have imported. Take a look at the import log. We can say what we have brought in and what we haven't, including historical information. All of the files you may, all of the items you may have on file currently, we can pull those in and get you started as you're onboarded right away. This has been a quick demo. Thank you for joining.